This is the drive from Jack's school to work. You just called, and I was driving to school to drop Jack off, and I don't think he picked it up properly or something. That's St. Mary's Lake. It's just a little lake. I think it is the biggest lake on the island. And so this is the North End Road. You and I drove this road, I think, in the old red truck. Or maybe before that, I can't remember. The road that goes up to the top of the island. There's the biggest part of the lake. On a decent sailing day, you would be across the lake in about 3 minutes or less. So it's not too huge. It's been raining, not terribly hard, but really steady and consistent for about 2 days now, and it's just stopped. There's a lakeside campground. I don't suppose you'd be able to see, but that field has been planted with about 100 apple trees. About 4 years ago. Just starting to get a few apples off it. This place in here is a nice old farm. Used to be the main dairy on the island until they brought in the requirement. I don't know, was it early 50s to pasteurize and other requirements that went along with it that were too costly for them at that time. This is central intersection. That's the movie theater that Julie was at the other day. There's an old pump and grader, same as we used on the driveway at the farm. That's the local golf course. And an old chicken farm. It's not open anymore. Local cemetery, one of 3, I think. So we're just coming into town here in a minute. This farm here, you can see a little bit of a clearing through the trees. It's a pretty nice old farm. It has, I can't really see it, it has its own runway, a grass strip. And I used to see it get used, not very often, but in the last 3 or 4 years I haven't seen anyone use it. So, as we come into town, it gets a little busier. Doesn't look like it's gonna get cleared up today. This is the local hydro building. It's not really manned anymore. Just a lot of equipment because the main, obviously that's our power, but the main line from Vancouver passes over Salt Spring. There's a little winery. So this is the edge of town. Police station. That's the what do you call it? The Legion. This is the big grocery store in town. That's the local courthouse. And most of the buildings we just passed, the last three buildings, that Lancer building, the courthouse, and a few others there. Found out the other day an old Japanese man was a mechanic, pretty much the Salt Spring Asian version of Bill Belbeck. Just worked quietly every day. Owns all those buildings and a bunch of buildings along the side of the road here. Just he just retired, and of course a couple months later he kind of lost his health. He owns that building there, all the buildings up top. Just owns a whole ton of property on the island. So we're heading into town. We got the town hall there, the school board building, the school's back there. That's the fishery, the bay. The tower is the fire department. And the red roof is NatureWorks. So we're gonna go in here. We're all decorated up for the Christmas season. I guess today is December 5th. Maybe. And there should be a couple people in there getting the store ready to open in half an hour. So anyways, I'll put this on the internet so you can see what we do in the morning. Okay, hope you have a good day.